Welcome back to the Don't Be a Brick channel, and today's video is the first of my new series, Random Reviews. This is where I get a random Lego set and I review it to show just how good old Lego sets used to be. Today's video is very special because this is probably one of my favourite ever Lego Star Wars sets, and it's possibly the best ever Lego Phantom Menace set we've ever received. This set, of course, being set number 75169, released in 2017, and that, of course, is a Duel on Naboo. This set originally retailed for $19.99, both in the UK and in the US. So let's start this off by looking at the minifigures. In this set, we got 3 minifigures. These minifigures, of course, being Obi-Wan as a Padawan, Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon Jinn. Let's have a first look at the Darth Maul minifigure. Of course, with all Darth Maul minifigures, it comes with really nice detail. Obviously, the unique headpiece, a really nice face, which, don't know why I said that like that, a really nice face, which I don't think is unique to this set, but nonetheless is a really, really good detailed Darth Maul face. The torso and leg printing, which is fairly unique for Lego to do leg printing, is really nice, fairly simplistic, but is true to what it looked like in the movie. There's a bit of back printing, but no back leg printing, which isn't really a surprise with Lego, but nonetheless, a top tier minifigure. Next, we will have a look at the Obi-Wan minifigure. Of course, he's got his little ponytail or rat tail, as all Padawans have. He's got light orange brown hair like he did in the movies. Obviously, it was a bit spiky, but you can't really do that with minifigures. At least there's probably one piece which I'll put on the screen now, but I still think that'd look a bit too blocky for how he looked in the movie. So he's got a normal face, like a bit of a concerned face, and an angry face. This is obviously when he was locked behind the laser doors, and maybe when Qui-Gon Jinn got killed. Spoilers, but if you haven't watched Star Wars, what are you doing with your life? And of course, he comes with a blue lightsaber. I meant to say with Darth Maul, he's obviously got his awesome double-bladed lightsaber. But anyway, let's get on to the Qui-Gon Jinn minifigure. Torso's really nice. The leg pieces are really nice. And of course, face printing is amazing. Got a really concerned face, obviously, when he gets stabbed by Darth Maul. And just a really cool face, and it's like really true to how the character looks. And obviously a lightsaber, green lightsaber, amazing. I'd say for Lego sets, like when you get like small £20, £30 Lego sets, you never really get that many good figures. This is an insane lineup of minifigures, let's say, because just look how much detail there is on each of them. And yes, Phantom Menace is a pretty bad movie in comparison to some of the Star Wars films. I love it, but I love all Star Wars, so what can I really say? But yeah, these minifigures are the 100% say some of the best minifigures we've ever got in sets of this price range. Next, let's look at the build. Right, so here's the build. Just a disclaimer, I am aware there's pieces missing here, which would be the same as these pieces here. They've fallen off and I can't seem to find them. So yeah, you'll have to do without me having them actually on the set. But let's get on to the build. Let's start with the actual sturdiness of the build. This has got some really, really nice pieces to hold up. It's pretty flexible. You can hold it in one hand. It's not going to fall apart. It's not really flimsy. It's a really, really nice compact design with a lot of detail on it. So let's get into the detail. So obviously this scene happens right at the end of the Duel of Fates with the most amazing music. I think it's probably my favourite music from the Star Wars movie, or Star Wars franchise even. But yeah, it's just an amazing scene. Probably one of my favourite scenes in the whole of Star Wars. I'd probably say it's like a top 5, top 3 scene for me. Leave in the comments what your favourite Star Wars scenes are, and we can have a discussion about that. But anyway, let's start from the top. So obviously we've got the scene where Obi-Wan is trapped behind the laser doors while Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn fight, which leads to Qui-Gon Jinn's death. There's quite a good amount of space on here to have the fight scenes if you like to display it like I would, or even if you want to play it, there's a lot of play features on this, which makes this set that bit better. But yeah, there's a really nice amount of space here, really good detail. I'll put an image of the actual scene up on the screen now so you can compare it. Obviously, this is going to be a lot more condensed in how big a space it actually was. But yeah, I'd say it's a really, really good representation for how small a set it is. Next, let's get onto the laser doors. Obviously, in this scene, Obi-Wan had about 3 or 4 laser doors that he was waiting to go through, but this set is a small set, so they've only done 1. But for how small it is, they've put a lot of detail into it. And let's get into the play features, and starting with the laser doors, of course. So, obviously, Obi-Wan had to wait for the laser doors to come open. This is where Qui-Gon Jinn died. So let's say Qui-Gon Jinn is dead, is dead over here. Obi-Wan's angry as anything. The doors open, and look how they do that. It's a really nice technique push function. So Obi-Wan's able to run through, and you can pull it shut, open it up, which would also be quite good for a stop motion if you do a stop motion of this scene. Really nice, easy, yet really detailed way of doing the laser doors. Obviously they opened like that and they just disappeared, but you can't do that with a physical object. So for it to open upwards and outwards even, it's a really, really cool play feature. I used to love doing this when I was a kid, pretending Obi-Wan would run through and cut Darth Maul's legs. But yeah, this is really, really cool mechanism. Underneath we have this, which is quite cool. Not really a big detail of the movie, but it's like the reactor core, isn't it, I believe. So that's really cool. But this has to be the best play feature of the set. As we know in the movie, Obi-Wan gets kicked off by Darth Maul. There's obviously not a piece for him to hang from, but say he's down there. I know he's holding the lightsaber, but he catches Qui-Gon Jinn and cuts Darth Maul. But he's pushed down there, and look what you can do. You can not the best demonstration, but you can throw him back up. I'll take the lightsaber off. I'll take the lightsaber off. Here we go. I'll move Darth Maul. So say everyone's down there. You can just throw him up, and you can land back up here. Obviously not perfectly, but that is an amazing play feature. It's just so inventive by Lego, and like that's just such a smart little piece of like a smart little mechanism, isn't it? Like just throw him back up. It doesn't really do any damage to the sets like those little weird spring things they invented, which were just absolutely terrible. I don't think they were ever in Star Wars, but still absolutely terrible. But that is such a good play feature. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole set reviewed. I absolutely love this set, and I hope this inspires you to maybe buy it yourself. But looking at Amazon prices at the moment, that is coming up at about £120 new. But if you can find it for second hand, I'd say even paying £50 for this set would be a decent deal because of the figures and just the build in general. It's an amazing set from an amazing scene, and I'd highly recommend it. But yeah, that's the whole review done, and I hope you enjoyed this video. But if you were to review this set, what would you rate? Let's say, what would you rate it out of 5? For me, I'd say it's a 5 out of 5 for the price, for the size, for how compact yet detailed it is, and the minifigures you get. It's definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. Leave in the comments below what set you'd like me to do on my next review video, because I really enjoyed doing this. I've got a load of sets I'd love to do a review on. But yeah, this is a throwback Thursday. This is a throwback Tuesday video, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Until the next one, peace out, guys.